Hey guys, Erwan Heussaff again, coming at you today from Bangkok, Thailand. I'm here between flights basically for 24 hours. So the plan is pretty simple. I want to try to hit as much street food as possible before going to Kakhon tonight, and then maybe if I'm not too stuffed from Kakhon, I can hit Chinatown, because it usually opens up mostly at night. One of the issues that I know might happen today is that it's a Monday, and on Mondays the problem is most of the time they do a lot of these street cleanups, so you might not have as many stalls open. Step one is heading to the Victory Monument, basically a huge transportation hub here. Usually, obviously, in a city like Bangkok where street food is absolutely king, you're gonna have a lot of great food next to transportation hubs. So I'm here for two things: boat noodles and some Isan food. Isan is the northeast region of Thailand and has some of my favorite dishes, including the really famous Som Tam. Once you've cleared the monument and all the craziness of just the amount of people that are there, walk out from one of the exits. I think I took exit number 3, and then I'm heading towards the street called Ragnam, and there should be a great Issan restaurant there where I can finally have some Som Tam, relax a little. Did I mention this is my first meal of the day? I don't think I did, but I'm starving, so I'm really excited about this. So this is the restaurant. Let me just check the angle lens here. Yeah, so this is the restaurant. Obviously I did not find this one by myself. I found it on eatingthaifood.com, which is Mark Wien's website. He's a massive YouTuber specializing in Thai food and also just food all around the world. So I ordered the Som Tam Thai, which is the just classic papaya salad without the crabs or anything like that. The first time I actually tried it with crabs, it was super funky. They're really delicious, and hopefully they don't tone it down here. It's quite spicy and sour, which is what I'm hoping for. I also got a larb, which is basically something that's a dish that you'll find in Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, sometimes even just chopped meat. I got mine with catfish, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then I finally got the crispy catfish, green mango salad. Extremely popular all over the world, but I can't wait to try their version here. This is the tricky part, doing the actual food review without a tripod. So I'm gonna start with the Som Tam. Again, I'm so sorry for these shots. This looks delicious and really spicy. Nice and briny. Like, my favorite part about this dish is always will be the dried shrimp. I think it adds so much flavor. Ooh. You see me sweating already? Starting. Delicious though. One thing about Som Tams that you might see elsewhere in the world that you hopefully don't find here is that you can find some very sweet variations, which is not really what I want. I want sour and spicy. And that hits the spot. That really hits the spot. Now I'm gonna try the catfish larb. So smoky. Those fresh herbs really come through. That basil, lemongrass, red onions. And I just feel my face welling up with sweat and heat. And that's what I love about good Thai food. I'm really getting to the thick of the sweats now. So I have my crispy catfish with some cabbage here. And then they served it with some extra Som Tam, some extra. Actually, no, sorry. This is green mango and not papaya. Yeah, it's green mango. I'm usually used to the catfish being on top of the green mango, but this is this spice is really kicking in now. So I'm gonna take some of the green mango, with some of the catfish. Surprisingly not oily. Really flavorful and tasty. This is so addicting. I can't believe this is only stop 1 and I'm already struggling. So this place I've actually been to. If you look at behind me right here, usually you have a whole street that's open, and right now it's all closed, so I was right about that. That on Monday it's probably the worst day to do a proper street food tour. There seems to be a bunch of other places down there, so I'm just gonna go in that direction and see what I can find. So right now I'm in this restaurant called the Best of Boat Noodle. I'm not sure if it really is the best as it claims, but a lot of the places I wanted to go to are actually closed, so we'll see how this goes and how this actually looks. And there's a bunch of people here, and most of them are speaking Thai, so I'm guessing it's pretty decent, and who am I to say what boat noodles should taste like, so I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. So you'll see that the boat noodle portions are actually quite small, simply because as legends have it, no. The history of the dish is basically this was actually served on boats, so they're like quick little snacks, so you couldn't have too much of it or else it'll spill over because, you know, the waters are choppy and moving around, so that's why they have really small portions. Let's try it out. You almost have this like cinnamony anise. I think it's the anise flavor that's really coming through. That's really nice. And I can see some kind of cooked blood here, and I think that's one of the main ingredients of this boat noodle is basically pig's blood that they add right at the end, and obviously it cooks through the broth, and it's delicious. And that's a perfect serving size because that's basically 2 bites and your noodles are absolutely gone. Some pork in there, some little, I don't know, I'm guessing this is pork balls as well. It's a nice thick pork broth, and the blood really just makes it come together nicely. Don't be too afraid of that. It's actually really tasty. It doesn't taste bloody. So the boat noodles were good. Probably not the greatest thing I've eaten here, but it's an awesome experience because you're right there next to the river, and at the same time it's something that when you come to Bangkok you need to see the Victorian monument, and why not have some boat noodles while you have it, because it's a very local thing to do. They're quite cheap. I think it was about 12 baht per serving, and it's just like 3 or 4 bites, so it's like a really quick snack that you can have. They have other things on the menu as well, like I saw some pork crackling being passed around, and I was kind of like looking at it like I'm so sad that it didn't come my way, but it's great. But what's really cool now is that in the same neighborhood we have 2 markets. We have the Sriyan market and the Rathchawat market, so I'm heading to one of them now. Hopefully there's some things open that we can eat our way through. So I was right, a lot of it is actually closed, but there's still a bunch of stuff open, so we'll just go around and see if there's anything interesting to eat. There's a bunch of things like sausages, fried chicken, and the fried chicken in Bangkok is really good, but I'm gonna eat something. I wanna go for something that is really different and something that I'm really craving for, so that's not gonna do it for me. So happily enough, the Sriyan market's about 1 kilometer away, so I'm just gonna grab a tuk-tuk and make my way there. This will forever be one of my favorite ways of getting around Bangkok, simply because these tuk-tuks are so comfortable, and it's always fun to kind of try and bargain your way to a lower deal, because once you don't speak Thai, they really try to bring up the price, but it's such a great experience, and I love doing it. There's definitely more open. This strap is really weird. I know it's just attached to me, so I don't lose my camera. There's definitely more open around here. So I'm gonna start off with this little thing that looks really good. It's kind of like a chive cake, I believe. Nice and moist. Kind of reminds me of a radish cake. I like that. Not too salty, not too fatty, quite delicious. Here we have something just completely different from what I'm used to in terms of Thai food. It's crunchy pork with noodles, but it still has a kick of spice. Like, it actually reminds me more of a Chinese dish, but definitely with Thai roots though. Noodles nice and soft, some beautiful eggs, but that pork that's in there is crazy, and the tofu is so nice and soft. Oh yeah, this is like pure comfort in a bowl. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. The name of that dish was Kway Chap. So time check, it's 4:30. I'm so full. So full. I have dinner in like an hour and a half and it's like 20 courses. So I had to go straight to Kakhon because they require you to come in about 5 minutes before your seating time, because the seating time is actually the eating time. So I'm just gonna grab a coffee to try to just suppress down all the food and have an enjoyable experience there. It's been a long time since I've been wanting to try this. Like, he's gotten so many accolades, and when I heard that he was closing soon, I jumped on the opportunity because I was in Phuket to come to Bangkok, literally just to eat here. I usually don't eat food that's not from the country when I'm traveling, but in cases like this is where you kind of make exceptions, especially like, for example, when you go to Japan and try French food, because they do it so well there, and people have their own take on certain things. So obviously I could be eating just only Thai food, but I think this is a really cool experience to have as well.